Alright, let's discuss parking lot etiquette. Um, so far, this etiquette series I think it's gone very well. I didn't know I was going to have as many ideas about it as what I do, what I have been. Hopefully this is teaching you guys something. Hopefully, a lot of you already knew this stuff, but unfortunately, you're just ignoring it, which you really shouldn't be. Um, You're not the only one in this world. The world does not revolve around you. Please put some of this stuff into practice. Please learn to be mindful and courteous of other people. Um, a lot of you probably still won't, but I hope that a lot of you will. Uh, a lot of you probably disagree with what I'm saying, but you know it's the truth. I'm not going to tell you something that's not truthful, or not try to anyway. I try to do a lot of homework on topics before I do them. So anyway, with that being said, let's get on with it. Parking lot etiquette. I'm going to read a little bit from one spot, and then I'm going to go to a link, go to a website, and read some more from another spot. So, proper parking lot etiquette, and I'm going to reword some of this stuff because some of it's not correct. Proper parking lot etiquette involves parking straight within a single spot, driving slowly, obeying traffic flow arrows, and well, you got to pay attention to pedestrians regardless. Uh, Sorry, pedestrians don't have the right of way in a private parking lot. They do in a public parking lot, but they don't in a private parking lot. Okay, they don't have the right to just walk right out in front of a car. They don't have the right to just walk right down the middle of the parking lot aisle because cars are trying to leave, or they're trying to find a parking spot. Stop thinking that you have the right, 4 or 5 of you in a big old pile, and strung out all the way across the damn parking area, all the way across the parking lot. Move single file, please. If it's a couple, y'all can get close together. But people, don't walk in a huge group, okay? We don't care that it's your posse, your homeboys, whatever. Be considerate of cars. We're trying to drive. We're trying to go home or go to the next place we gotta get to, or trying to find a parking spot. Stop doing that. It's rude and it's inconsiderate. You don't have that right. Key unwritten rules include using turn signals to claim spots, which I would rather you just go find another spot. I mean, that's more sensible, that's more respectful. Just go find another spot. Avoiding lingering behind pedestrians, walking to their cars, because you're trying to get their parking spots, what you're trying to do. We all know that. And parking farther away to reduce congestion. Another thing you shouldn't be doing that is not written in here that I've seen so far, but I'm going to add to it because this is part of the reason why I come up with the idea for this video. If you are in a car and you're not parked, you're just sitting in the aisle, do not just sit there in the aisle playing with your phone, responding to a text, email, whatever, watching a video, whatever the case is. Move out of my way. I shouldn't have to go around you to be able to go anywhere. That's a safety issue. Cars can get hit that way because you wanted to cause an accident. Park in a parking spot. If you're waiting for someone to come out of the store, that's fine. That's what a parking spot is meant for. Not just to park and go in yourself, but to park to wait on somebody else to come out, to give them a ride to wherever. You're not allowed to block the parking lot because it's inconvenient for you to park your car to wait. I don't care. Nobody cares. Park your damn car. I don't care if you got to park it on the back nine. Park your damn car. They can walk. It's exercise. They do it anyway, or they should be. That pissed me off the other day. And it's happened before. And I honk my horn at them. I look over at them, tell them to move out of the damn way. They just look at you like you're stupid. Like they don't care. Because they're inconsiderate and they're disrespectful people. Park your damn car out of the way. It's that simple. Or we're gonna start calling the cops and have them tell you to move out of the way or you'll get fined. Your choice. Park centered. Always park in the middle of a single space, not straddling lines. Don't hog spaces. Do not use two spots, even if the lot is empty. At any minute it can fill up. Show some respect and some decency. Drive slowly and be alert. Watch for pedestrians, carts, and cars backing out. Oh, another thing for parking lot etiquette. If you're shopping and you got a grocery cart, and you bring that grocery cart out with you to put your groceries up, put the cart in the cart holder. Cart holder, cart corral, whatever it's called. Don't park it beside the cart holder. Don't park it. Don't just leave it sitting there beside your car so when you move, another car has to pull in there and watch what they're doing to not nick their car, to not bump it and then it roll and bump somebody else's car. Clean your messes up, in other words. You probably don't even clean your damn house. Probably don't even clean your damn room. Messy. Put the cart up. It shouldn't matter where the cart holder is located. If there's an employee out there, give it to the employee. Ask them to take it back for you. Unless there's somebody that's asking for your cart that's going to go in there and go shopping. Hey, can I take your cart? Sure. That's fine. But don't leave it hanging. Just don't leave it out there for something to happen. That's rude. Inconsiderate. Disrespectful. Follow traffic arrows. You know those arrows that are on the ground that direct you which direction you're supposed to go in? Adhere to the directional signs to prevent bottlenecks. And also not going the incorrect direction and cause a potential wreck. I don't want to be going down the correct way and you come right up because you're too damn lazy to go down one more aisle over and turn. And then you want to do a damn 90-degree or 180 to the parking spot because you're too fucking lazy. Go through the parking lot correctly to find your parking spot. Quit being lazy. You're not showing anybody up. Nobody gives a shit. We just want you to do it the right way. Tennessee residents are way worse than Georgia residents. At least they are around here anyway. You're lazy and you think you're cutting yourself some time. Think you're saving some time because you're in such a big hurry. I've never seen such disrespect. I know it's been happening for a while. Signal your intentions. Use your turn signal to indicate you are waiting for a spot. Or better yet, just go find another spot. Now, when you're near a store entrance, you should probably pay more attention to pedestrians. Because they're coming out, they're not paying a lick of attention. Pedestrians, you need to pay attention to where you're going at all times, including when you're walking out of an entrance of a store. Because you don't know who is in that car, and if they're looking at their phone instead of you. And vice versa. Cars, you don't know if that pedestrian is looking at their phone while they're walking, while they're pushing that cart, not even looking up at you. Same way that they're acting in the grocery store. They don't pay attention in the grocery stores neither. Guess what another video is going to be about? Told you this etiquette series. Getting good. Don't tailgate. Leave enough space for cars to reverse and maneuver. Yeah, learn how to back up your damn car without a camera. The concept. Pull through if possible. If a spot is empty, pull through to make exiting easier. If you can. There's nothing wrong with that part. Just make sure you turn in the right direction to go down that aisle. It'd be better if you just backed up, though. If you know how to back up. I don't understand how none of you know. A lot of you don't know how to back up when it was on your road test. How did you pass that? Be courteous with size. If driving a large SUV, try not to park next to small cars to improve visibility for both. Don't follow pedestrians. Avoid trailing someone walking to their car, as it causes traffic jams because you're wanting that spot. Common courtesy. Handle doors carefully. Be mindful of cars next to you when opening doors to avoid dings. Return carts. Return shopping carts to corral area not left in empty spots. Wait your turn. If multiple cars are waiting, respect the order of arrival. Don't cut somebody off and don't jump in line. Don't park too far forward. In tight spots, do not overhang your bumper, your front bumper, or your rear bumper into the lane, which can cause it to be hit, which will be your fault, your problem, because you didn't park correctly. See if this says some things any differently here. Take care of park between the lines. We done talked about that. Use only one of our first childhood lessons is learning to color inside the lines. The same concept applies when we're getting behind the wheel in adulthood, including parking appropriately inside a parking space. Straighten out your vehicle and park evenly between the lines of your chosen spot. Parking evenly makes getting in and out of your car, loading bags, and avoiding fender benders so much easier for you and your neighbors. Only use one spot. It probably goes without saying, but when you park your car, don't take up more than one spot. This takes up an extra parking space that someone else could potentially use. Even if a lot is empty when you arrive, it doesn't mean it will stay that way. Avoid tailgating fellow drivers. Finding a parking spot when you are tight on time is always stressful. Still, it is crucial to give drivers a fair amount of space in a parking lot. You can avoid accidents and stress by not pulling up too close to another driver that might be pulling out of a spot or on the hunt for one. If you're not sure about the length of space that is considered a safe distance, leave enough room for another vehicle between you and the car ahead of you. Ensure your parked car is visible. One of the worst feelings in the world, especially when you're running late, is thinking that you finally found an open spot in a crowded lot, only to discover another car tucked far inside the space. Drivers of small cars are notorious for hiding while parking. When you park conspicuously, it helps to ensure that your car isn't accidentally damaged by a distracted or inattentive driver who doesn't see it right away. Visibility always saves your fellow drivers the disappointment of thinking a spot is free when it's not. Don't block other cars. Squishing your car into an inadequate size or makeshift parking spot might be tempting, but consider how much room you and your neighbor might need to open doors and trunks to comfortably load and unload bags and passengers. Leaving enough space ensures that everyone's cars will stay free from dents and dings. If it doesn't seem like drivers and passengers can move around freely once you park, find a different spot. Park in a properly allocated spot. When a parking spot is earmarked for a disabled driver, electric wheelchair employee, or is completely unencumbered, always park in a spot that's meant for you. Architects and engineers design parking lots to meet the needs of all kinds of drivers. So, with a little patience, you will find a spot. Park in line with the rules of the road to show respect to your fellow drivers. Keep everyone safe and avoid costly citations. The concept. Check your mirrors. This suggestion might seem obvious, but do remember to check your mirrors and windows before pulling out of a parking spot. Accidents happen when drivers assume a lane or aisle is clear without checking behind them. Make checking your mirrors and your blind spots a habit, so navigating a parking lot is safer for everyone. Mind your signals. Always remember to indicate your turn signal when pulling into a parking spot. Drivers behind you might be looking for spots themselves, and the blinking light will give them the heads up they need to keep a safe distance as you turn into a spot. If your turn signals are temporarily out of order for any reason, use hand signals. Sure, they're acquainted, but they're useful to know they're acquainted, but they're useful to know in case of an emergency. Keep your hands on your car only. There's nothing more annoying than hearing a car's blaring security alarm droning on endlessly, and many safety systems are triggered by touch alone. Avoid both damaging another driver's car and driving your fellow drivers crazy with screeching alarms. Mind your hands, carts, and car doors when moving through a lot. Don't follow strangers. We've all been there. You find a spot opening up in a busy lot during rush hour or seasonal busy time of the year, and you feel that you won the lottery. As good as it might feel to track down a spot, stalking a person as they walk to their car, it's not okay. Not only do you make strangers feel unsafe when you creep behind them, but lurking about creates an opportunity for distracted driving that could lead to an accident. Don't jump the front line. When you pull into a spot, aim straight for the middle. Pulling too far forward into a parking spot could result in taking up two spots unnecessarily when there is no barrier. Learn to park your car an appropriate distance from the dividing line between rows of parking spaces. Watch for pedestrians. Keep your eyes on the road. Give folks walking their way to their cars enough space and time to cross your path safely. Also make sure that they acknowledge that you're there before they try to cross and get their ass run over. Furthermore, remember that just because someone's supposed to use the crosswalk doesn't mean they're going to do it, even though they should. Best practice, drive slow, stay alert, make eye contact, and expect anything. Same with y'all pedestrians. Walk slowly, but attentively. No phone in your hand to distract you. I don't give a damn if you think you can walk and chew gum at the same time. You cannot. I've watched you. A lot of you cannot do it. Walk quickly and safely. When you're outside your car, hustle on by, but do it safe. Keep your eyes peeled for the drivers. You might be distracted while they look for a spot. Be sure not to dawdle when a driver waves you across their path. As a rule, try to stay at least a few steps away from the vehicles, both parked and moving, to prevent setting off an alarm or getting hit. And keep your phone in your pocket. Trust me, whatever you've got to respond to, it can wait till you get in that store and you're off to the side out of everybody's way, not right in the middle of the damn doorway. We're about, excuse me, oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not. If you were sorry, you wouldn't have ever done it to start with. Blocking it out. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not, or you wouldn't have done it to start with. You would recognize this shit. That had to be told. Take note of parking restrictions. Be sure to check all restrictions on spots, parking lot zones prior to leaving your vehicle. Look for signs and read them carefully. Open space in parking lots is usually open for a reason. Be it safety, protocol, street sweeping, or passenger unloading. To be clear, a free area does not imply a usable parking spot. Avoid a ticket or worse, a tow, and mind the signs. And yes, you can get your car towed for parking in a no parking zone. Who cares that it's more convenient for you? Drop the passenger off that needs that help, and then go park. Have them call you when they're done, unless they don't like to make phone calls, and just watch the door. When they come out, you pull right back out. You get right there. Don't block the entrance, because that's a fire hazard. And yes, the fire department can have you towed. So can the police if you block the doors. They can also arrest you. No calling dibs. If you can't call dibs on a parking spot by marking your territory with a person or an object other than your car, you can't call dibs on a parking spot by marking your territory with a person or an object other than your car. If your vehicle is not present, a spot can't be claimed. Instead, when it's difficult to find a space, practice patience and wait for one to become available, or consider parking in another nearby parking area. Park next door. If you can. You can park in another store's parking lot and just walk across. Oh, I'm sorry, it's too inconvenient. That's too much walking. That's too far away. Wah. Watch for fire hydrants. The easiest way to get your car towed is parking in front of a fire hydrant or other safety fixture in a lot. Be sure your spot is indeed a parking spot before leaving your car. If you're on the fence about whether a spot is up for grabs, play it safe and park elsewhere. You just might make it easier for a firefighter to save a life. And there we go. Final thoughts. Parking lots aren't inherently dangerous, but they do open up the potential for fender benders, road rage, and pedestrian accidents if they aren't navigated correctly. Out of respect for your fellow parkers and to keep yourself safe, follow these rules of the lot. If you're looking for a convenient off-site parking experience near one of the 22 airports, well, that's just talking about something else. Never mind. We don't care. That's not. Anyway. So I hope from those two little things you've learned something. And yeah, went a little bit longer than I have been here lately, but I'm about to wrap it up. But it's roughly about my normal time anyway. I've actually cut you a break on some of them and cut them off a little sooner. So stop your whining. This one might be a little bit longer, but stop your whining. Okay? I have cut you a break on some. Anyway. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do. Leave a comment. I don't bash anybody's comments. Hell, I'm actually, even if I disagree with you, I'm actually friendly about telling you I disagree with you. So, but that's your choice. Anyway, we love you, appreciate you, pray for us, we'll pray for you. I might do another one tonight. I don't know. See how fast this one uploads and how quickly it gets attention. I may wait and do another one tomorrow. I probably will do another one tomorrow. I might do another one Sunday. But anyway, take care, be safe, talk to you later, and until next time, in God we trust.